Evali and I am currently doing my teacher training at Han School Hot Campus. Today I will talk with ChatGPT about the topic exploring minimalism how less can lead to more. In today's world, people are surrounded by too many things and distractions. Many believes that having more means being hyper and more successful. But in in a reality, too many things can make life stressful and complicated. Minimalism teach us to live with less but focus on what truly matters. It helps us find peace, balance, and it helps us find peace, balance, and clarity in life. Hello, ChatGPT.
Hey there, how's it going? What's on your mind today?
Uh, can you tell me about
Awesome.
uh, minimalism really means? Minimalism.
Absolutely. So, man-made mills or min mills are basically industrial facilities that are designed to process raw materials into finished products. They can include things like steel mills where iron ore is turned into steel, or paper mills where wood pulp is converted into paper. Let me know if there's a specific type of mill you're curious about.
Okay. Uh, how can having less actually help us life into
Abs-
better life?
yeah, having less. It can definitely simplify life in many ways. It often leads to less stress, more freedom, and a greater focus on what truly matters. If you want to dive deeper into how minimalism can help, we can definitely chat about that.
Okay. What are some benefits of living a many miles lifestyles?
Absolutely. Some big benefits include reduced stress since there's less clutter and fewer distractions, more financial freedom because you're spending less, and often a greater sense of fulfillment as you focus on experiences over possessions. Plus, it can lead to more time and energy for the things you really love.
Okay. How can we start living more simple in our daily life?
That's a great question. A good starting point is to declutter your space gradually, focusing on items that truly add value. You can also simplify your schedule by prioritizing meaningful activities and saying no to things that don't align with your goals. Another tip is to be mindful of your purchases and focus on quality over quantity. Little steps can make a big difference.
Okay. What changes can we make in our homes to feel more peaceful?
There are quite a few. You can start by decluttering and organizing spaces to create a more open and airy environment. Incorporating natural elements like plants or natural light can really help. Also, using calming colors and comfortable furniture can make a big difference. And of course, minimizing noise and distractions can create a more peaceful atmosphere as well.
Okay. How can declaring improve our mental health?
Decluttering can really reduce mental clutter as well, helping you feel less overwhelmed and more focused. It can boost your sense of control and create a calming environment, which can lower anxiety. Plus, when you have fewer distractions, it's easier to focus on self care and mindfulness, ultimately supporting better mental well being.
Okay. Uh, my next question is what is the difference between needs and wants?
Great question. So, needs are essential for our survival and well being, things like food, shelter, clothing, and healthcare. Wants, on the other hand, are things that enhance our quality of life but aren't essential, like luxury items, entertainment, or extra gadgets. The distinction helps us prioritize what's truly important and make more mindful choices.
Okay, can minimalism help us save time and money?
Definitely, by focusing on just the essentials, minimalism helps cut down on unnecessary purchases, which in turn saves money. It also means you spend less time managing or organizing stuff. So, you gain more time for meaningful activities. Over time, that simplicity really adds up in both time and financial savings.
Okay, my next question, what does living with intention means to you?
Living with intention basically means being mindful and purposeful in your choices and actions. Life with your value goals. So you're not just going through all prioritizing what truly matters to you, setting meaningful goals, and being present in the moment. It really helps create a more fulfilling and balanced life.
Okay, my next question, how can minimalism make us more grateful for what we already have?
Absolutely. Minimalism encourages us to focus on what we already own and truly value, which naturally fosters gratitude. When we let go of excess and distractions, we start to appreciate the quality and the simplicity of what we have. This mindset shift helps us find joy in the little things and cultivate a deeper sense of appreciation for the present moment.
Okay, can minimalism improve relationships and family time?
For sure. Minimalism can help by reducing distractions and making more room for meaningful interactions. With fewer material possessions, you can focus more on spending quality time with loved ones and creating shared experiences. It can also lead to better communication and deeper connections since you're not as caught up in the clutter of everyday life. Overall, it can really strengthen relationships and family bonds.
Okay, my next question is,
Of course, I'm all ears. What's your next question?
why is it hard for some people to let go of things?
That's a really thoughtful question. Often it can be tough because of emotional attachments, memories, or even a sense of identity tied to those possessions. Sometimes there's also a fear of scarcity or worry that we might need those items in the future. And in some cases, it can just be a habit of holding on to things for a long time. It definitely takes some intentional reflection and sometimes a bit of practice to let go.
Okay, what are some emotional benefits of minimalism?
There are quite a few. Minimalism can reduce stress and anxiety by creating a calmer environment and less mental clutter. It can also boost feelings of freedom and contentment since you're not constantly chasing after more possessions. Plus, it often leads to more meaningful experiences and connections, which can enhance overall emotional well being. Really helps cultivate a sense of gratitude and fulfillment.
Okay, how can we practice spiritual minimalism, let go of negative and overthinking?
Absolutely. Spiritual minimalism often involves focusing on inner peace and letting go of mental clutter, which can help reduce negative and overthinking patterns by simplifying your mindset and focusing on mindfulness, meditation, and self awareness. You can create space for more positive and peaceful thoughts. This approach encourages self reflection and up to let go of what no longer serves you.
Okay, what can we learn from the Prophet Muhammad simple lifestyle?
We can learn a lot. Prophet Muhammad's lifestyle emphasized simplicity, humility, and contentment. He encouraged focusing on what truly matters, like kindness, gratitude, as service to others rather than material wealth. His approach also highlighted the importance of moderation and being grateful for what we have, which can lead to a more balanced and peaceful life.
Okay, thank you. My next question is, what are some benefits of living a minimalist lifestyle?
You're welcome. Living a minimalist lifestyle can bring benefits like reduced stress from having less clutter, more financial freedom because you spend less, and greater focus on experiences and relationships rather than possessions. Can also lead to more time and energy for things that truly matter and a deeper sense of fulfillment and contentment in everyday life.
Okay, thank you, ChatGPT. I can learn minimal minimalism is not about having less, it's about making room for what really matter. When we let go of unnecessary things, we make space for peace and happiness. A simple
Absolutely,
life
you got it perfectly.
and a
It's all
simple
about creating that.
life help us focus on love, learning, and inner growth. The success comes from contentment, not come from collecting more things. Remember, sometimes less really does lead to more.
Absolutely, that's so true. Embracing less often allows us to experience more joy, clarity, and fulfillment in the things that truly matter. It's a wonderful mindset shift.
Okay, thank you, ChatGPT.
You're so welcome. If you have any more